Hi everyone, I'm Rob Devlin, Head of Advice here at Tribeca Financial. I wanted to give you a quick rundown on some of the headlines that came out of the budget on Tuesday night. From our perspective, it was a bit of a boring one, although I'm sure some of you would say all budgets are boring budgets. The election is tipped for May, so I'm sure there's still a few announcements to come in the coming weeks. From what we did get this week, there was a few things that took my eye that might be relevant to you or your families, and I wanted to run through those quickly. There was $17 billion worth of tax cuts that were slated. Although if you break that down per person, it's about $5 a week, starting in a year's time, increasing to $10 a week a year later. So it's obviously not going to change the game for anyone, but better in our pockets. There was also confirmation that the government's looking to slash help debts by 20%. They're looking to legislate that later this year. So that's a really nice one if you've got kids or you've got a student debt yourself. That should come through in the coming months. Medicines are getting cheaper too. There were some tweaks to the PBS scheme, which is designed to keep medicines cheaper for longer. So that's a nice little win. One that I'm quite interested, and you may be as well if you've got children or grandchildren that are trying to crack into the property market, was the changes around the Help to Buy scheme. So what they've essentially done is they've increased the income thresholds and they've also increased the value of the property that you can purchase. How that scheme works is that the government will go into the home purchase with you. They'll own up to 40% of the home, which can obviously help to reduce the deposit that you need to put down and also the mortgage that you'll need to repay along the way. They'll obviously recoup some of that when the house is sold, but it's a good little way to get into the property market if you don't otherwise have a large deposit to do that on your own. There was no changes slated for superannuation or any other tax changes, so we're going to keep a close eye on that as we get closer to the election to see if there's anything that might be relevant for our clients, but at this stage there was no big changes in that department either. I hope this was of some value to you. As always, if you've got any questions, concerns, please feel free to reach out to myself or your advisor directly. We're always happy to have a chat. Thanks for your time.